Hey, how y'all doing? I wanna hold on. I'm trying to make sure I got this thing up. All right, here we go. I want to welcome you to a special video. And, I get to travel all around the country. And right now, I just want to get the numbers up because if you can read what's scrolling at the bottom, I tried to tell you, but the higher power works in a certain way. The higher power works in a certain way. You want to take people words, you want to twist their words. You want to get out here in the streets with these police and do what you want to do. You feel like you don't have to answer to the black community. I just can't. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I just can't. Lafayette, Louisiana. Mayor Josh Guillory, Carlos, all the decision makers that felt that you could just shit on the black community, that you could just treat the black people of Lafayette Parish any way that you chose. I get to be the weatherman on this. Let me show you the storm you got coming. You have a storm coming, Lafayette. You have a storm coming. Grandmaster J and the NFAC are coming to Lafayette, Louisiana. I tried to tell you to have a conversation. I tried to tell you. Let me see if I can get my man on here real quick because this enough is enough. Hold on, let me send this email so I can get one of these community organizers on here, and that's what it's finna be. Y'all hold on, I'm sending the email as we speak. Um, bear with me. I'm sending the email as we speak. I want a community organizer on here with me, and that's what it is. Another level and 7. Lafayette, Louisiana. You trolls, you undercover, wannabe racist people that want to come on people's pages and you want to disrespect folk. I'm not that dude that you disrespect. You feel me? I'm not that dude, man. I'm being straight up with you. So now, in support of making sure that justice is served, the NFAC is coming to Lafayette, Louisiana. And I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. What I'm doing is I'm waiting on a community organizer to come on. So I want to know, since you're so high powered down here, since you're so high powered, Can you handle 10,000 black militia that want justice for Trey? When all it took was a conversation. See, you don't have to be in control to have power. You don't have to be an elected official to have power. You feel me? Y'all hold on a second. Let me call my man real quick. But you want to act like you're so high powered? You want to act like you're so high powered? Chris,
I'm trying not, Gary, my next thing.
what's wrong?
Okay, I went to the Google Chrome. I got on Google Chrome and everything, but it's just taking long.
Did you open your email?
Yeah, I opened the email and everything.
Did you click the link in the email?
Yeah, I clicked the link and everything.
Okay. Well, I'm already on here. If you can get on, then so be it. If not, we'll do a regular live where you come on the screen with me. I just can't stream it to the other spots. But try to get on. Let me know.
Okay.
So you no longer control the narrative. You no longer get to control the narrative. And I'm going to tell you something about me. I really think when I clean it up and I put on the nice clothes, I'm a nice looking guy. And I don't like to be ignored. So let me try this a different way, because I need you to be able to see what I'm talking about. Because I need people to understand that the mayor of your city can now answer to his partners, because the NFAC is coming to Lafayette, Louisiana. Now I want you to think about it. Because business is about to pick up. All it took was you calling that family. All it took was you talking to the real community leaders. But see, you want to flex your muscle. So this is what I'm saying right here. It's open carry. Let me see if I can get this right. I need Lake Charles, Jennings, Sunset, Grand Coteau, Opelousas. I want New Iberia. I can't remember all of it. St. Martinville, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, everything in between. When the date go out, all black, and they gonna report to Lafayette, Louisiana, because you have an idiot running this parish. Maybe I need to go in the car and get the suit and the bow tie for you to respect my gangster. Hold on. Hello? At this point, if they want to reach out to me, they can reach out to me. I've tried to reach out to them. They've ignored me. Now they have to deal with something totally different. It ain't me. The NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, the black militia that took over Stone Mountain, Georgia, they coming to Lafayette. This is what I tried to tell them.
Okay, so here's my question, Mr. Jerry. You specifically reached out to Patrick Lewis, and he never got back to you.
No, they can reach out to me if they want.
Right, I'm saying that you had mentioned that they had tried reaching out. This is why I'm asking, because
I didn't specifically reach out to them. You have to remember, it's been a minute since I lived here. So
right.
I asked for somebody in government to reach out to me. And I guess they felt, oh, he's an out-of-towner. We don't have to reach out to him. But I'm the same dude that was on the ground in Minnesota. The same dude that was on the ground in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They gonna respect my gangster.
Right, but Mr. Jerry, I can't tell you without a shadow of a doubt that both Mr. A.B. Rubin and Pat Lewis was never given that message. So I understand that you're definitely upset. I definitely do.
I'm not upset. I just sound like this. I don't have any issues. The mayor of the parish got issues now. I don't have no issues. I ain't got to deal with 10,000 black militia. He do. So here's my thing to you. If they want to reach out to me, you can give them my number, and it's time for us to talk. But if they don't talk to me, then they can deal with them issues, because I'm here to attend.
Right. First of all, when it comes to the black councilman individuals, they have been addressed, and they have been working very closely with the family. And so they're going, the family, their wishes and things of that nature, dealing with Trafer Tellman. One of them is related to the family. So they've been dealing with those. So that's why I say I know for certain that they were never given a message to reach out to anyone, because that's something that they do all the time. Now, Councilman Rubin and Councilman Pat Lewis have been very strong opponents of what Josh is doing and has been vocal about it. They're not in unison with him. I know. So that's what I'm saying. I know for a fact that those two, they don't just not answer or return phone calls or messages.
Well, if you can reach out to them, tell them to call me. You got my number. Tell them to call me. But I really think I'm a nice looking guy, and I don't like when people ignore me. And they need to get on the phone, whether it's them, whoever, some of the white council members, whoever need to pick up that phone. Because I'm going to give, this is what I do, and this is what I tell everybody. I work on a 48-hour window. If I don't hear nothing in 48 hours, I ain't answering one call from government in the state of Louisiana.
Okay. And when did the 48 hours start?
Your 48 hours start right now at 7:18.
So if you don't mind me asking, what other city officials or political people that you reached out to in Lafayette?
I don't care who they have to go get. I didn't reach out to anybody. I didn't know anybody. You see what I'm saying? Here's my thing. Don't bring no NAACP into my business, because I'm a member of the NAACP in Houston, and they full of shit.
Yeah, I'm not a part of it at all.
Okay, I don't want to deal with no NAACP. What I want to do, I want to deal with the decision makers, because now they have to make a decision, or they have to influence the decision maker. I came here to help. I'm not leaving this community until I get some help for them. There will not be another black dead man at the hands of the Lafayette Police Department as long as I breathe.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you, were you able to reach out with any other pastors? Pastors out here?
Now, I want you to know, you're going to get to know me. We're going to be cool. We might even eat lunch together, my treat. I don't do crooked Negro pastors either. They bought and paid for it too.
Yeah, I agree on that one. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll reach out to Pat and AB. Now, I do have two candidates, the African Americans that are running for race. Reggie Thomas. Reggie Thomas was he was the deputy city police deputy when they were looking. So now he's running for marshal, to be the first black marshal. I'll reach out to him tomorrow and see about maybe setting up a call between the two. I also
Tell them, and excuse my French, fuck the COVID. If they want to meet with me, we can strap them goddamn masks and them gloves up, but we gonna sit down like businessmen. I ain't doing no motherfucking phone calls. Tell them I want a face-to-face meeting.
I can get that. I mean, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. So what I will do is I will reach out to AD and Pat this evening, and I'll touch base with you back in the morning because you are still here in Lafayette, correct?
I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. Perfect. So I want to say this. I want to say this here, that I'm here. My tags is straight on my car. I got full coverage insurance. I ain't got no motherfucking warrants, and I got a fly-ass miles. And when I come to City Hall to speak at the city council meeting, by the way, I sued a limited public forum in federal court and got that done in the 5th Circuit in New Orleans. When I come to City Hall to speak, they better be on alert, because if you try to condense or suppress my speech in a limited public forum, I will sue the naked drawers off your ass.
Yeah, no, they gotta give you your 5 minutes.
They gonna give me my 5, and they gonna sit there while I clown their ass. And ain't nothing they can do as long as I don't threaten them.
That is correct.
Now, if I need to bring a copy of my lawsuit, then I will do that too. But this bullshit that's going on with Josh changing the rules, council telling folk they can only be 36 inches from the fucking curb and all this shit. How do you put restrictions on where people can protest in the United States of America and try to use the pandemic as a way of getting it done? Is this man looking for a federal lawsuit?
Well, he's definitely looking for something crazy, because that's the same order that the governor had sent down a couple of weeks ago. And in that order, the governor also had mandated wearing masks. Josh refused to follow the order about wearing masks. So it's all of a sudden now you want to use the governor's order. You didn't want to use it a couple of weeks ago.
I get that part. Whoever you want to speak to me, and I'm not going to be mean to you, then you have 48 hours for them to speak to me. But regardless if they speak to me or not, the NFAC is coming to Lafayette, Louisiana. Because we ain't taking this shit no more.
I can definitely understand that.
And guess what? When they come, they're going to be just as peaceful as they need to be. But that shit with the motherfucking tear gas and they little rubber bullets and all that bullshit, go put that shit up. Let these people vent. As long as they're in the United States of America, let them vent as long as they're peaceful. But this bullshit that this mayor president is doing, that shit finna go out the window. Tell him a strong black man said that.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is that this mayor he didn't even say his line on the city council. None of us knew of what he was going to be saying or doing. They've contacted him today to let them know they are not happy with it and not having it.
Let me ask you a question. Why did it get to the point where the NFAC got to come to Lafayette, Louisiana? Because what you have is a little snotty-nosed ass white boy that's the mayor that don't know how to play in the fucking sandbox with the black kids.
Right.
And because he can't play in the sandbox with the black kids, he wants to bully the north side of town. Well, you ain't bullying it no more.
Well, to answer your question, how did it get like this? To be truthfully honest, Mr. Gary, we did it to ourselves. And when I say that, please understand, we don't vote down here. We don't vote. Bottom line is.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, my beautiful sister, whether you black, white, or whatever. I'm gonna say this to you. Right now, we don't give a damn about no votes, no voting machine, no nothing. We want justice for Trey.
That is correct.
That's all we give a fuck about right now. We can handle that other shit in November. But right now, the disrespect that this mayor president is exhibiting towards black people, that shit stopped in 48 hours. If I don't hear nothing from him, in 40 hours, I'm not answering the fucking phone no more. Now, what you can do, you can go on your internet and you can Google my goddamn name. And when you see my name and all that shit that pop up, you're going to understand this motherfucker is who he say he is. So my thing is, no more. He needs to pick up. This is the simplest thing that can, get us to a point where we can have a discussion. In 48 hours, if he ain't called that family, if he ain't called them, not no secretary, call that black family the same way you would call a white one.
Okay, wait, let me ask you a question. Have they advised you that it hasn't?
His secretary called, and that ain't good enough for me.
I understand that. I could understand that.
Secondly, they are real community leaders on the north side of Lafayette that he needs to talk to. Be a goddamn man and talk to him.
Right. Okay. I don't work for him. But what community leaders on the north side he has to talk to?
I'm not gonna say that. Get me to the people I need to get to. We'll have that discussion. One of them actually trying to get on my video right now. He having problems. So the thing is,
I hope it's not Kenneth Boudreaux, but okay.
Well, I don't even know who that is. But the thing is I was asked to come here. I come in peace.
Yeah.
I don't come disrespectful, but when a motherfucker get to talking about, oh, he ain't from here, bitch, I paid taxes here for 7 years. I started my goddamn rap career in Lafayette, Louisiana. Most of my family still dying here. So I can set foot anywhere I want to set foot. See, what he don't want me to do is dig off into his goddamn financial business in City Hall and then send a bunch of them cocksuckers to jail down there. So my thing, bottom line, he need to call that family. He need to meet, he needs to meet with the community leaders. If he don't, all bets off, and I don't give a fuck. Now, throughout this conversation, I have not threatened anybody.
No, you haven't. And let me always explain to you. I don't work for him. I don't really care for him. However, what I do still AV and Pat Lewis are my clients, as well as I run political campaigns. So my thing is, and I will forward my responsibility is to make sure that both either Mr. Pat or AV gives you a call. That's the only thing that I can guarantee on this side. Now, once they get that call, they're able to sit down with Josh and let him know and talk with him one-on-one. They have no problems with. I do know that Josh did meet with the Northside Pastor Alliance on Monday.
You know what? The Northside Pastor Alliance is just like the Pastoral Alliance in the city of Houston. That's nothing but a bunch of crooked ass pastors that are lining their pockets, sitting on different committees. I do not want to talk to nobody that's in the Pastoral Alliance.
I could understand that. So what I'll do, Mr. Gary, you've given me my marching orders. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reach out to them this evening and give them your number and let them know that they need to speak with you as soon as possible.
Thank you so much. And if I sounded a little out in left field, you have to understand I've been to too many funerals. I've actually stood on the corner of 38 in Chicago where they killed George Floyd, who graduated from the same high school that I did. And the thing is we're tired. And I want you to remember this. Take this to your clients. Make sure you repeat this exactly how I say it. And I'm going to ask you, because you seem intelligent, why did the LA riot start in 1994?
It started because I'm from Oakland, California.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. They started for a couple of reasons. A lot of injustice, there's a lot of mistrust, and of course the riot came, but there was always underlying issues, regardless if the gangs or not.
The biggest issue is people got tired.
That is correct.
The people in Black America, in the United States of America, and that includes Acadiana, Lafayette Parish, they are tired. And I'm telling you that if they don't talk to me, when these Negroes get loose, it's going to be hell to pay the captain.
I can understand. I mean, I was a part of those protests in Oakland during that time. I definitely understand. Completely understand. That's what I said. The only one that I can tell you that I will be speaking to personally for them to actually give you a call is going to be just Pat Lewis and A.B. Rubin. Those are the ones that I know that I know will call. From there, and like I said, I'll reach out to Reggie and Royal probably in the morning. And possibly have you guys sit down and talk. I'm afraid you can talk to you on the side of, dealing with everything, but the side as far as the law is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Law there, and then Royal is running for judge, African American judge. So I think that they're able to maybe give you
All I want is the decision makers at the table. Let's have a discussion. And I think if we talk, we can solve a bunch of this. But if there is no discussion, I will not answer that phone after Tuesday.
After 48 hours, correct?
After you got a 48-hour window.
All right.
Well, and I'm done.
Let me get to calling her. Go ahead and save my number in your phone. My name is Leah.
All right, I got you.
All right, cool. So let me get on my job, and I'll get back with you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Josh, the NFAC is coming to Lafayette, Louisiana. You better get your people on the phone with me. You got 48 hours. Oh, by the way, you got 48 hours to shit or get off the pot. Now you'll figure out who I am. Have a good day.